All right, now that you've got your smear prep done, the next thing you can do is actually do the stain. So I've still got my slide here that has my bacteria on it, and I've still got it in the clothespin. The clothespin is going to help keep you from getting the stain on your fingers, even though you're going to be wearing gloves. You don't want to get it everywhere. And so when you're doing simple stains, you're only using one stain at a time. And so in this case, we're going to be using this red or pink stain called safranin. Right, so I'll gently remove the top. And to do a simple stain, all you're going to do is pull some stain up. And make sure I've got some. And I'll pull some stain up. Then I'll just put a few drops on the slide. Of course, this one's super low. Let me grab another one. Just put a few drops of the saffron. There's no set amount. The other thing I do is I kind of tip the slide. Notice that I'm working over this Rubbermaid Tupperware or whatever. These are act as your sinks, so if you drip any inside it. But notice I just drop them a good amount. And also notice that I kind of hold the slide at a little downward angle so that it doesn't run back into the clothespin, right? And so you just leave this on here for about 30 to 45 seconds. Make sure that it's covering where your smear prep was. Right, we'll pretend that was 30 seconds. So now I can take it and tip it over, and I'm collecting the stain again in the container. And then I'm going to take the water and kind of indirectly wash. So I'll just start the bottle up at the top and just gently rinse the stain off until most of it's gone. Sometimes it helps to get the back too. And there you go. Now, one thing that can happen there, if you're not careful, is when you flip this slide over, you may lose your orientation. So you may think the top's the bottom and the bottom is the top. So make sure you pay attention to what's what, right? But that's, now the stain is on there. I've rinsed off the excess. Now what we need to do is dry it by using some bibulous paper, right? And so these are the books of bibulous paper, and the way to use those is you simply open the book, right? I'm just going to open the book of bibulous paper, and I'm going to just put the slide inside, right? So the slide is inside here now, any random place, it doesn't matter, right? And I just gently, right? Don't press hard because you'll break the slide. Right, and I'll pull the slide back out, and if it's still a little wet, I'll just move it and do it again. Right. And then there we have it. There might be a little bit of moisture left. That'll air dry, and it's fine. And so now, once you've stained it, right, so we added the safranin, we let it sit for 30 to 45 seconds, we rinsed it off, we put it in the bibulous paper to dry it off. Now we can put it on the microscope. Just like I taught you week 1, you can put it on the microscope, start out at low power, and slowly work your way up to oil immersion, and you should be able to see the individual bacteria here. And so that is the simple stain.